broken parts and silent heartbeats. What would happen now if you stay? You won't know if you walk away. Only heaven will play our song now before you go. Can you tell me where the hope has gone? Can you tell me where the love went wrong? Do you remember what it sounds like? We can turn the love back on.
You got your love, you got your love, that's me love. And keep the fires burning, baby. Keep the fires burning, baby. You got your love, you got your love, that's me love. And keep the fires burning, baby. You keep my fire burning, make it hot.
T-minus 10, 9, 8.
Yo guys, it's Conroe here.
Everything is new to me, sleepless in a distant dream, slowing up the speed of time. Don't let me crash down tonight. I just wanna feel what I feel, what I feel, when it's just you and me. I'm falling on my knees just to see if I can still bleed. 'Cause with you I'm hope it's not a grand delusion. So keep me in this state of mind. Tell me that it's real life. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman, superhuman. Everything is new in love. It's stronger than the both of us. Together we can spark a flame and freeze the world to numb the pain. I just wanna feel what I feel, what I feel, when it's just you and me. I'm falling on my knees just to see if I can still bleed. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman. Hope it's not a grand delusion. So keep me in this state of mind. Tell me that it's real life. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman, superhuman. Sometimes it just won't work. Get it all out, but you've gotta get it all. Get it all out, but you've gotta get it all. Get it all out, but you've gotta get it all. Get it all out, but you've gotta get it all.
feel so out of line every time that you call my name. I want to make your move, but I'm scared to say it. It's taken a while to get this far. I'm caught in the way. It's taken a lot to get this close. We're one and the same. Chasing colors after dark in your heart. I believe in you the way you pull me in. Can't pretend we're a work of art. After dark in your heart. I believe in you the way you pull me in. Can't pretend I'll be chasing colors. I feel so beautiful when you call. Tell me we won't change. I want to make your move, but I'm scared to say it. It's taken a while to get this far. I'm caught in the way. It's taken a lot to get this close. We're one and the same. Chasing colors after dark in your heart. I believe in you the way you pull me in. Can't pretend we're a work of art. After dark in your heart. I believe in you the way you pull me in. Can't pretend I'll be chasing colors.
Looks like he added more features, so it's taking a little bit to understand how to use this. 'Cause this is like almost my first time using was a very big change. It's a journey.
some smoke to breathe and leave the city. Live by the light of falling stars. We're in slow motion when you hold me. Nothing seems to move. Roll with the ocean, higher and higher. Watching the waves, sipping on Chardonnay. Hey, hey. slow motion. When you hold me, nothing seems to move. Roll with the ocean, higher and higher. Watching the waves, sipping on Chardonnay. Hey, hey. You got me watching the waves, sipping on Chardonnay.
me, I need you to stay right there. I'm coming right away, my dear. I tried this, tried that, tried everything. Coming right back, right back. Won't you wait for me? I need you to stay right there.
I'm coming right away, my dear.
Tried this, tried that, tried everything. Coming right back, right back. Won't you wait for me? I need you to stay right there. I'm coming right away, my dear. I tried this, tried that, tried everything. Coming right back, right back. Won't you wait for me? I need you to stay right there.
I'm coming right away, my dear. 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 I'm coming right away, my dear.
I'm coming right away, my dear.
Just wanted to get that out of the way.
What would you do if your world came tumbling down, tumbling down? What would you do if your world came tumbling down, down, down on the ground? What would you do if your world came tumbling down, tumbling down? What would you do if your world came tumbling down, down, down on the ground? Every day is a new dream. You got everything to lose. Every late night makes me lose my mind a little more. It's been a long 4 weeks in the city, trying to teach myself to fly. Hoping one day you'll be rolling with me. Now you're gone. What would you do if your world came tumbling down, tumbling down? What would you do if your world came tumbling down, down, down on the ground? What would you do if your world came tumbling down, tumbling down? What would you do if your world came tumbling down, down, down on the ground?
Oh. You know what? I've been talking to myself this entire time. I just realized that I had the mic muted the entire time. I was talking to myself the entire time. I thought I was responding to all you guys' questions and inquiries. I feel so dumb because I seem to do that every time. Every time I start a stream, because I haven't streamed that often lately. I've accidentally muted myself. I don't know how long I've been streaming for. I don't even know, but wow, I've been talking to myself this entire time. I really thought I was responding to all you guys. You guys thought I was ignoring you. Well, if the guy who was asking about the GP per hour for God of War dungeon bosses and how they compare to Zora, I'm not that big of a PVMer, so that's not really a question to ask me. I just did that challenge for the Zora to see what it's like now. I kind of used average gear, so it's kind of like what an average player would use. I used a healer hat. I also used the ancestral hat as well. Arums, Eternal Boots, Arcane Spirit Shield, Mage's Book, the Imbued Heart, and then the Toxic Trident. So I just wanted to test out that challenge given the nerf was really big. And what do you think what people are saying when it's worth doing? I mean, it is still worth doing. When I made that video, I had to admit I was pretty biased. I was pretty used to a pretty set standard amount of money that I could make in game, and Jagex has kind of knocked down a lot of other stuff that a lot of people don't really know about. That's also kind of closed down. So yeah, I was really biased in that video, and I shouldn't have been as biased as I was when I said that Zora isn't worth it. When I said Zora isn't worth, I mean like a high-level PVMer, so someone who's like maxed, has like a twisted bow and stuff like that. I would say they would just rather they're best off just soloing God of War Dungeon with that twisted bow. And the GP per hour for those bosses, I don't know. And then consistent was like, what the fuck? We're just gonna watch you flip. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I don't know how long I was talking to myself for. I don't have the tab open for, I only have the chat open. Wow. I swear I do that every time. Oh, that's the and I just have it written down on a little notebook that I have here. Makes things easier. And then you were asking, what are some consistent high volume items? Sorry, I forgot your name. Yeah, it's Benefits or Cow. Either of them work. So some examples of high volume flips would be like the Abyssal Whip that I'm flipping right now. Its GE limits like 70. I believe it's 70. A lot of people have been telling me it's 70. I haven't really flipped in a long time, so I kind of forgot. But if I look at you can use the site as an example to find some good high volume items that you could try and flip consistently. And since the G limit for these are pretty high, like 11,000, 2,000, 13,000, 2,000, you can check the GE limit, or you can check the margins in game, because they're a little bit safer to do. You wouldn't want to do those with a high valued item. So you can see with the ornament kit I have here, the Dragon Scimitar ornament kit, I would not check the margin for that, because I could lose a lot of money. I had a friend, he's actually our staff, Dan. He checked the margin on, I can't remember exactly, I think it was a Zenite ring, and he bought it for 15 mil, 15 or 14 mil, and he sold it for 10 mil. So he lost like 4 or 5 mil just checking the margin. That really hurt. I think it's in my guide, but yeah, that's why you don't check high value items like that if you're not experienced. Don't worry, happens to the best of us. I know, but I seem to do it a lot lately. It's pretty bad. Where are you going to see about high volume items? She has checked the cheat limit section, Zora skills, I didn't see any consistent profit. Yeah. What I was saying earlier when I was muted was, so like the whips that I have here, another example would be like Zora scales, battle staffs, air orbs, anything that just has a high GE limit. And then, that this page I kind of listed off as a good example. So I could just check the margin of like any of these in here and start flipping those. I wouldn't, I'd always check the G limit because some of these are a little bit lower. Flip bulwark. I'm just trying to cast out like a wide net with this 10 mil that I started with. I could start flipping with a lot more. But I want to save those for a video, like 1 mil, 5 mil, 10 mil. I want to do all in one video, and then 20 mil, 50 mil, and 100 mil I'm going to do in separate videos, and then see how those go, and then I'll do more if it does get a lot of attention, if you guys like those. I've been wanting to do those for a while, I've never had the time to do them. And I'm sure I was muted when I mentioned this, but these are the beta graphs, and James has been working on this for quite some time, and you guys are just getting like a sneak peek on what they look like. And he's added some new features, so it's kind of like I'm using this for the very first time. You're like watching me use this graph like as a brand new user. I've used it once before, but he's added some new features up at the top that didn't work before. He had them toggled off, but now he's toggled them on, so they actually work. And it's like I may not know how to use it fully yet, but one cool feature is you can start zooming in on it, so it's a little bit clearer to see. And so all I want to check to see is where this is in the long run. So something like this with a high GE limit, I'm not going to be too worried about the day or weekly time frame, but more as the yearly or quarterly. It looks like it's declining. I don't know. Reading the CC chat. I have it blocked so you guys don't see the prices by accident, but there's people talking in the CC. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna touch that one, because there's other items that are going up in value, and this one's going down in value. So instead of, like I just mentioned, instead of just checking the G limit and just flipping it, I want to make sure that I'm not gonna buy something that's gonna continue to go down in price, and then it may not actually sell what I want it to sell for. I'm gonna have to go back, and I know you guys can't see the prices, and I think I mentioned this when I was unmuted, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna have to go back through OS Buddy's website, because I'm on OS Buddy right now, and they keep track of all your transactions if you have an account there. So I'm gonna have to go back and add these all back onto the site afterwards. But for now, we're just gonna do this as is. And, whoops, already bought. Okay. So this already looks pretty, this looks like a nice, this would be a very nice, high volume, consistent flip, it looks like, on the yearly time frame. It looks pretty stable to me. There's no indication of it crashing at all. Alright, we can't let you guys see the prices, so we need to... Just gonna check the GE limit real quick. Or not the GE limit, check the margin. Okay, just gonna move it down. Even if it's not great, I'll still write it down, just to keep tabs on it. I might come back to it later on. We'll look at something else. We're gonna have to put these again. So now these are working for us. We're just trying to prod for another item that we can do something similar like we're doing the whips. It depends how much money you have to work with, Abaddon. I don't really have that much, and I'm kind of spreading myself thin with the 10 mil instead of using a larger cast stack. But they're flipping pretty quick, so they add up if you do these consistently within an hour. Yeah, there's certain items that are going up and certain items that are going down, so that's why I'm making sure that I'm not buying something that's gonna crash on me. Jesus, that hurts. What's different about them? Wait, what's different about what? I'm sorry, I guess I missed that. I'm kind of looking at two different chats. I'm looking at the in-game chat and the YouTube chat.
Butterflies on my insides have all gone away. You're not along for the danger, but I'm here to stay. I fall even deeper in the lies, they don't keep me away. You wanna know my secrets, so you keep crashing into my waves. I don't have the patience for that, not okay with waiting for that. I don't know what's changed in my head. Let's go somewhere and never
Full tridents.
tonight we lose control. No matter where we go.
I mean, I could look at the stuff that you guys suggest, but I couldn't actually flip them.
You can lose your halo.
These are gonna be a lot lower than they. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna check the margins for these real quick. Can't, I don't think we're gonna ever have the chance to rate if I'm gonna sit here flipping those abyss whips. I'm gonna stop like that. So I'm just gonna let them, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna try and get a low ball offer because they've been buying pretty quick and just let them sit in the grand exchange. Or try and sell them for a higher price than I have been. Alright, I'm gonna put a little bit of a lower offer because I don't want to sit here forever. Unless you guys want to just see me consistently go back and look at different items like I have been. Or if you guys want to watch raids as well. It's up to you guys. Oh, it was about the graphs. Don't worry, it's all good. You explained it? Okay, okay. No, yeah, but would you guys rather see me just kind of sit here flipping like I have been, or just kind of do a combination of raids and then coming back? Because the intention was to do... I screwed up there. Thank God it was only one. Okay. That gives me an idea. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that was a mistake. Thank God it was only one though, but... Let's put another offer here. Oh, nice. This one's already buying. Let's try and sell this for at least more than what I bought it for. Alright, I'm gonna switch accounts real quick. Do a little bit of raids. Let's just offer it in the Grand Exchange for now. We're just gonna have to find some free-for-alls. I don't think anyone is awake in Discord that could do a raid right now. see. Give me 1 second, guys.
Out here on my own, you left me broken and alone. Stomach turning at the thought of any happiness you brought. Ooh, you know I never really was the one for you. Never getting over you. Ooh, you know I fall to pieces for the things you do. Ooh, never getting over you. You know it's true.
Okay. I have my fan kind of blowing in this direction. I don't know if you guys can hear that. If it bothers you, let me know. I'm gonna have to leave the CC, unfortunately, because the way this system is set up for raids, you have to be in that person's CC in order to deal with them. I wish you didn't have to do that. Kind of forces people to split up. 6 brews, holy shit. Yeah, I'm pretty bad. And it's been a while. I'm pretty bad at PVM, not gonna lie. Not really a PVMer. More of like a skiller. Well, I'm more of like all around. Kind of do everything, really. But in terms of like PVM, I pretty much suck. Like my chances of getting the Infernal Cape are basically 0. It's 0. I have no chance. I want to practice prayer flicking, but I need to be like on Slayer for that. And I'm not just joining any random CC. The guy says to join his CC, but I want to join one that has a kill count requirement. I mean, how would you change it? What would I need? Or what would you do differently? Actually, You know what? We'll see how, actually, we'll see how this first raid goes. And we'll adjust the inventory after that. I'm kind of used to duos. Doc has been making me do some duos with him. I haven't played in the past week though. Oh, there's a little bit of lag. Okay, let's I'm gonna close down the site, and not close, I'm just gonna close the site for now. Kind of limit the amount of programs open. Oh, 200 kills count. I'm only 189. GTR. KCC, okay, Miss Fulla. $352 it looks like. I think if I get any drops, I'm gonna split half of it with the GE tracker account, so I can give a little bit more money to flip with. I don't know if it's, is it scouted? It's a little slow. I think this might be a little bit too much. Just here. I can take that away. try this one. I don't know if it looks good. I don't have the rotation up though, so I don't know. I think Duck has it memorized, but I don't. I have to use this. There's like this little rotation guide you can use. It shows you which boss that you might be up against, depending upon the boss that you can see there. Because there's a few rooms that are hidden, but I'm gonna trust them that there's no like Vespula.
Despite the wall in my head, said hello to you.
So like I said, I suck at PVM, so don't expect too much out of me.
They were chasing your
I'm mainly like an all-around skiller player that does like everything. Trying to get max, but
I used to be in
it's not a huge priority.
but now I need drugs to ease the
I'd rather get all the pets before I went max, but I'd probably go max before I get all pets.
I used to be in love with heartbreak and internal fires. Now those burning fires fuel my desire.
I may, I don't know. That's you guys. Wait, I think I can play the music for you, and I can listen to the RuneScape sounds. No, I can't. No, I can't. There's no way I can. Shame. Would you be okay if I pause the music though?
Despite the words that I say, they never move you. And all the milestones I break become smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to close the music. It's a little laggy as well. Okay. Alright, yeah, I need to reduce the amount of programs open. Sorry guys, let me I can turn on this music though. What can I hit? There we go. Oh, this guy has the pet. That's the one pet I really want. Like, I've actually worked really hard trying to get that pet. He's got it. Wow. damn it, okay. Oh, it's really laggy. I don't think I can do it. Yeah, I think everyone has one. Why did he block it? Take his crab. There we go. Oh, I have to pray. I have to pray. There we go. I don't know why it's... Do they need more crabs? Or what's going on? Okay, there we go. Well... should have been done like 5 minutes ago. I think it's let's go to your pet's pet. Can you believe I sold this room in my solo? No, I can't. Well, yeah, I can, but like, I can't believe me doing that. I can't even, I can barely manage a duo. I couldn't imagine doing those solo. I mean, this team can't even do it with a 7-man. They're struggling so hard to get this one crystal. Well, they're struggling to get these 2 crystals here. Crab is easy, they're making it look stupidly hard. Yeah, that was painful to watch. And I still don't know how to do Tecton. So, there's that. Oh, go on. Oh, lag, I'm dead. Thought I died. I don't know how to get rid of that lag though. I think I need a PC specifically for streaming. Because every time I stream, like, the game works perfectly. Well, my PC works perfectly, but every time I stream, it just slows down pretty heavily. Apple products are not designed for streaming. I didn't buy this computer for streaming. I kind of bought it as like a work-related computer, but I kind of ended up using it for YouTube and stuff like that as well. It's kind of become like my main computer. I don't know what he's looked through. But no, yeah, I think I can I think I might look into getting a new one. I don't even know where to look because it seems like everyone's looked everywhere. I don't think anyone's... If someone has bats, then they kept it to themselves. I wasn't looking at points. Well, I can't really see the points either. I don't think I'm doing too good. We had what? Skeletal Mages, Crab Room, and then Tecton. Should be muted out and Guardians left. Okay, yeah, it looks like it is muted out. Muted out. Yeah, you're right. I think you've memorized the rotation, haven't you? That'll lag again. Sort of figured out most rotations and map layouts now. Ah, shoot. Shoot. Gosh, shoot. That is so... so bad. How did I forget that? How did I forget? My pickaxe. Yep, this is gonna be a low... a really low point raid. At least for me. Oh, they already built the... They have everything. Gosh dang it. I can't even kill... I don't even remember their name. Wow. Kind of had the feeling I was forgetting something. Calling Twisted Bow in my name this raid? That would be... I would legit tell them how low my points were. Because I know it would make them so salty. I don't even... Yeah, I'm not gonna even get that. I think I got that. Yeah, I got that. Oh yeah, you guys can... Oh shoot. Okay. I'll figure it out later. Done with the There we go. And I forgot my spellbook, so I have to rely on other people. This raid as well. That's always scary. Don't get none. Oh, don't got none. Don't get none. To be fair, when people say don't leech in a free-for-all, I wonder why. Like a lot of times people do. I was just trying to set up my inventory so I could do this pretty quick. I don't know why I did that. Nothing interesting happens. I mean, there's nothing I can really do. We filled up the files pretty quick, and if I start doing boot shoe, the more people that leech, the more points that you as an individual get. If that's also true. Like 90% of the time, there's always too many restores and not enough brews. Wait. I'm gonna get more just in case. So I think people geared up. Yeah, I mean, I think... Are people making their own? I'm confused. That's all of it. Yeah, my points are absolutely terrible. This raid, absolutely terrible. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I forgot the... Whoa. Okay. Wow, it's been a while. Oh, come on. Someone save me. Thank you. Wow, it's been, I think I played another, oh crap, oh god no, don't die. Yep, I think, I'm a little bit too used to a different set of keys. I couldn't imagine fighting Ohm with a fixed screen. I can't imagine fighting Ohm with a resizable screen. Because the distance between the monster and the inventory is a lot shorter. Oh my god, so many clicks to get that done. Someone's trying to someone's trying to run out. It's the leader of the group too. Also couldn't imagine using without augury and oh gosh. Augury and rigor. It's just their price that's what's kept me away from unlocking them. Okay, well at least, okay. I have a couple brews left. Should be good for the rest of this. Oh crap. Everyone just... That was not good. That's that's also not good. Okay. I think everyone's pretty much burning at this point. One of the cons of doing free-for-alls. Although I really suck right now, so I can't really talk. Yes, yeah, I'm making a lot of mistakes as well. Interesting to see in first person how you raid. No, this is interesting to see in first person how I raid after not raiding for 2 weeks and then playing a different game with a whole different set of keys. But no, yeah, I'm doing really bad right now. Well, actually, a lot of it is how we play too. Just not doing it very well. It seems like everyone's doing just as bad as me though, so it's like a team of klutzes. But I'm watching the hands to make sure that they're good. Okay, nice. Don't run into those. Okay. That's really far. Yep, at this point, this is usually how bad I am. In terms of the rocks, that never has gotten better. In terms of that, yeah, I'm always that bad. Oh my gosh. I thought mine was mage. I'm dead. I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna die and it's almost dead. Uh, uh, oh my gosh. I almost died. Oh god. 3 HP. That was... I only had, it looks like almost 14k points. Which is a far cry from what I had before I went into Ohm. I think I only had literally 3.4k points before Ohm. That was all around really bad. HP easy. Like I got 24k points. Alright, we're gonna put let's try back to the other CC. Okay, so we're gonna log in real quick to the other account. Check to see how those flips are done. Okay. I can put the music back up for you guys as well, depending on how long okay. One of the ones that had a pretty significant margin on them has started selling, so I'm gonna keep those as is. Just let me get this web page set up. Let's see. There we go.
Open wounds and closing doors. Been here before.
My favorites page kind of screwed up too, so
Unnecessary scars. Too many sorries. What would happen now if you say you won't know if you walk away? Only heaven will play our song. Now before you go, can you tell me where the hope
that's like a bug that I found, but I can't really replicate it. It just happens at certain times. Let's look at the GE though. That's interesting. That's interesting. We'll leave those in there.
we can turn the left back on? Powers out, the truth unfolds. Our naked souls, 1 second can make us work with broken parts and silent heartbeats. What would happen now if you say you won't know if you walk away? Only heaven will play our song. Now before you go,
Okay.
We can turn the love back on. 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 We can turn the love back on.
Alright, I'm just gonna check quickly the margin for this. Looks to be in a safe place.
Slowing up the speed of time. Don't let me crash
Before
down
those,
tonight.
for obvious reasons, you guys can't see me checking the margin.
When it's
So I don't want
just
you guys to know the actual. I mean, you guys could obviously do it, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's see.
with you I'm superhuman. Hope it's not a grand delusion. So keep me in this state of mind. Tell me that it's real life. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman. Superhuman.
Wait, what am I doing? I need to collect that first. Those are pretty low ball. I think I need to increase those a little bit. I was aiming really low with these.
Everything is new in love, stronger than the both of us. Together we can spark a flame and freeze the world to numb the pain. I just wanna feel what I feel when it's just you and me. I'm falling on my knees just to see if I can still bleed. 'Cause with you I'm superhuman. Hope it's not a grand delusion. So keep me in this state of mind. Tell me that it's real life. 'Cause with you I'm
Go for that. So you guys can't see anything, which is good. And the could start flipping these now. Yeah, let's start flipping them now. If the margin closes, then I don't really make as much as I had hoped. Really hope this doesn't insta sell. We'll only put 3 at first, just to make sure. Okay, didn't insta sell. What about I do one of these? Oh wait. I don't know, I'm thinking. Let's look at the... Oh, whoops, even. The point increase per rate is worth the investment. Insta-sold. Oh, the whip insta-sold. Amulet of Glory G limit is really 10k. Yeah, I think Dan found that one out, and he lost quite a bit of money on that one as well. Okay. It's obviously late at night, so some of these offers, like, I want to flip this pretty quick, but it looks like I'm gonna have to make it. I'd rather wait for when people come back on, so I'm gonna leave it for a higher offer. We'll do that. Because they're buying at a price that I'm happy with. Those are 2. I think I may put more into right. That's what I don't like about this. Makes me want to purchase any more of it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. think we're gonna put more money into the Dragon Spears. I think, no, the GE limit's 70. Try, okay. We could do... This one looks pretty good. Super combat potions are still coming in. Maybe never mind. Actually, I don't know. Look at the elite time frame. Well, I'm not touching that one. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, there's some items that are pretty consistent like that. Ooh, okay. One of the Dragon Spears sold. Because this one, it's highlighted. It's a bit higher of an offer than this one. I don't know if I want to match them. It's the same. Those are still coming in. Nothing's happened with those at all. To be honest, I'm not even trying to buy the Blessed Spirit Shields though. Like, I'm going at an offer so low that it's not even, like the hood's not even there. I don't know. It seems to be going down pretty quick. Maybe we can, yeah, we'll throw in an offer for this one. See if we can try and catch that. Everything looks good. I think everything looks good there. You think the Dragon Harpoon is a good idea to try and buy and hold on to? It's dropped significantly in the past week. I know when they did that one live stream, kind of spiked pretty hard. Let's look at it real quick. I mean, you also have to put into perspective the people that are getting this item. People getting this item are going to be salty because they've likely been doing quite a bit of raids, unless they're lucky, and then they get an item like the Dragon Harpoon, which is one of the lowest valued items that you can get. So from the supplier's perspective, they may not be so eager to try to get the best value for it. Wait a minute. July 1st? Was that how long ago that stream was? But no, yeah, you have to keep in mind the perspective of the supplier. But it looks like it's going back up in the short time frame. I mean, it's up to you entirely what you want to flip. It does look like it's coming back a little bit, but from the supplier's perspective, it's not an item that you're really looking forward to getting. I didn't think I was gonna get any of these, to be honest. The occult necklaces. Do I think the bulwark is gonna go back up or keep crashing? You know, I mean, you guys are obviously curious, but in terms of the raids items, the Dragon Harpoon and the Bulwark are all raids items. I've been watching them pretty heavily ever since the Zora nerf, and I honestly don't know my stance on any of them. Like, they've all been acting kind of weird. Like, the Dragon Harpoon spiked when that stream came along, then it started to go back down like it normally went. And the Bulwark, you know, like, they all just seem to be doing, like, they all have a little rocky road, but they're generally declining. They may, when Fossil Island is released, they may go back up in value again if people aren't doing these raids as much. People go back to skilling. Not so many sellers in the game, or suppliers, I should say. Anything been on stream been mentioned on update news that could cause it to be shit? Like what? Oh, the Dinspo work, yeah. Let's see. Because I don't think all of them are going to be on here. We have a tag system, but people kind of add silly things to it and then take off some things. So it looks like there's quite a bit in here. That's correct. So like the Dexter scroll has been going from like 60 to 70 mil. Like it's been bouncing between that range. And the Twisted Bow, like it's now hovering at a place that it's never been at before. Ancestral top 2, that's also pretty low. The Arcane, like, okay, let's look at the Ancestral top, because this is obviously going to be a high demand item. Obviously can't flip it, but so I don't think I'm gonna have to disable the beta graphs because I don't think all of it's working yet. I know it's still a lot of things that need to be worked on it, but let's see. I want to look at something very specific. It may not show it, yeah. Alright, so in this area, because the dates are so far in between, so there's 3 days in between these dots, this is where the Zora nerf happened, and ever since the Zora nerf happened, like a lot of PVM gear overall has kind of faced this massive decline. Not all items though. The Dragon Warhammer has been on a rocky ship, but it's still been sitting at where it's been sitting at now. But for raid items in general, after that Zora nerf, they've been on this decline here. Look exactly this picture here. We have about 2 mil to work with. Let's keep looking at the GE limits. I looked at the obsidian keep earlier. Wasn't doing so well. I'm gonna check these real quick. But again, because at the same time, when you look at some of the rate items, they have that decline that I showed you. But then you look at some other PVM items, and they've been rising in value. I mean, I just looked at these, and it looks like Dragon Boots are on the rise. In the long term, I'm saying. It looks like them on the rise. Alright, so I'm just gonna check the margins for these real quick. I could keep buying the occult necklaces, because those are coming in. I didn't check the margins for those, so I think it's only a GE limit of like 8 or 10. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to put the rest of the cash stack into these, but not get too greedy. You could merch mysterious emblems instead of the ornament kit. I could look at those, yeah. I don't even know what the G limits are for those. Because this hasn't moved at all either. Not one of these has sold. We have to decrease this a little bit. GE limit of 5. 5. I don't know. Wow. Wow, okay. Make sure I match that. I think that's the limit for them. I don't think I can buy any more. Try the gilded chestplate. You've been getting 30k margins. I flipped the gilded item a couple times on this account. I normally like to flip treasure troll items. If we look at my merch log, hold on, wait. I think they had a pretty nice margin in the past. It's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. I'm kind of trying to prod different items. The occult necklace limit is 8. Yeah, okay, so I think I hit. That's gonna be my limit. Let's see. This isn't updated. I haven't updated this in a bit. I need to do that. So this is the G-Tracker YouTube merchandising log only. So anything that I do on this account, I'm always going to put on here. Well, these almost, that's pretty good. Those had that item had a nice margin earlier. Alright, here we go. So yeah, I'll try to prod for different items that have nice margins. Some of them don't make very much. This here wasn't a lot. It's a nice bunch there. Made a good amount on these. But the gilded item, where is that? Oh yeah, I think the gilded item was like where I first started taking the account seriously in terms of flipping. Yeah, so before that I wasn't really trying, but I was getting some nice margins with them a while back. This was like in January though. This is like a nice high volume item. Bought it for 83, 120, almost 500k profit off of Dragon Skull Dust. So that's basically what I'm trying to do right now. Is I'm basically just trying to prod for different items that I can kind of replicate that for on.
Tumbling down, tumbling down. What would you do if your world came tumbling
Wait,
down?
I don't even remember what I sold this for.
What would you do if your world came tumbling down, tumbling down? What would you do?
I think no, I brought it up to 80.
On the ground.
Those are still coming in. Okay, let's see. I know you want to help me have it on, but I can't really take advice in terms of what item to flip from you guys. I gotta do this solo.
Is a new dream. You got everything to lose. Every late night makes me.
But yeah, no, gilded items have been pretty profitable in the past for me.
In the city, trying to teach myself to fly. Hoping one day you'll be rolling with me. Now you're gone. What would you do if your world came tumbling down, tumbling down? What would you do if your world came tumbling down, down, down on the ground? What would you do if your world came tumbling down, tumbling down? What would you do if your world came tumbling down, down, down?
Respect. Thank you. See another another PVM item that's going up in value. So a lot of the raids item have been going down. I've been seeing a lot of other items going up.
What would you do if your world came tumbling down, tumbling down? What would you do if your world came tumbling down, down, down on the ground?
Well, this has been sold for pretty low. I don't know. I don't know. This makes me nervous right here. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't think these are gonna buy. Put those really low. I'll match those to what I think I can currently buy them at. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. And no, yeah, like I've said, guys, I know I'm blocking all the prices, but everything's being done through OSBuddy, and so they automatically gets tracked on their website. So I'm just gonna go back and re-add all of these transactions onto my merch log. The one that I just showed you. These are a little bit more quick flips, so you're not gonna be seeing like those 1 mil flipped on an item, or like 500k flipped on an item, especially since we only started with like 10 mil. As far as bulwarks go, what would you do in my position? You got one for 9.5, 9.9, and 10.4. Right now they're at 9.5, 9.6. I mean again, in terms of how you guys flip, I mean, it's solely on you. But yeah, I mean, you can just go back to what I was saying earlier. Like, an observation that I was making that you guys have been watching with me is that I've been seeing the raid items go down ever since the Zola nerf, but they've been all kind of acting weird in terms of like fluctuating a bit. And then I've been seeing other PBM items going up in value, like the Saradomin sword, the Colt necklace, dragon boots, the Hasta. It's pretty much like I think pretty much every PBM item that I was looking at, except in Neatsnot. I think that's how you pronounce it. That helm of that one helmet. That one was the only one that was going down that we looked up. But no, yeah, you're gonna have to figure that one out on your own. Your own friend. That one's we all take our risk. I also normally do like slower flips, so what I'm doing here, you guys see here, a little bit quicker than what I usually do. Like the merch log that you guys saw, those were a little bit slower. Like those ones took a couple of hours. Some of them took a day or two. Like the one that was the Tomb of Fire, I think that was like a mil flipped. A little bit more than a mil. That one took like 2 days, I think. Let's see. Go back to the other account. Oh yeah, you guys can see. Yeah. Oh. There you go.
Winds away around us, frozen in a moment. It just seeps through the space in between our fingers. Never stop to wonder how we fall in place. But your lucid touch evaporates. I open up my eyes, wake up dreaming through the days and sleepless nights. Your lucid touch evaporates. I open up my eyes, wake up dreaming through the days and sleepless nights.
Dang, that guy says 200. SCC. MNN. Oh, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Let's see. Let's see. Oops, sorry about that. I don't know. How long have we been? How long have we been streaming for? Let's see. Okay, yeah, we've been streaming for a couple of hours. Oh gosh, I think I may actually call it a night. I'm gonna double check those offers real quick one last time. Okay. So in this short time that I was gone, I mean, it's already looking really good. I mean, it's all looking really good. In terms of the flips, they're all coming in pretty quick. Almost got all of the dragon spears. Starting to sell. None of the second ones have bought. It's also a really low offer. I think I may increase that a little bit. Or call it a night. Because I want to actually be able to buy these, and since I'm not going to monitor them, I may go a little bit higher. We'll do this. There we go. Let's settle these a little bit. Ooh. Hope this doesn't insta sell. Please don't insta sell. Okay, that's good. Everything looks good. All the occult necklaces have bought and sold. Those were a pretty good margin. Okay, one of the super combats has already sold, so that's looking good. It has a decent margin on it. Nothing too big, because it kind of lowered a little bit. Kind of made me nervous. Okay, it's kind of selling too fast. Yep, it's selling too fast. Yep, it's selling way too fast. Stop. Stop. That was too fast. That was way too quick. Okay, I think that looks good for now. Yeah, everything looks good. But other than that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. If this is your first time tuning in, be sure to hit that subscribe button to show your support. Be sure to leave a like if you guys like this stream. Hey Tyler. If you just showed up, oh, oops, I know what items to crash. Oh, I gotcha. please don't crash my items. But yeah, go ahead and leave a like if you guys like this stream. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stream again tomorrow in the afternoon sometime. I'm not entirely sure, but if I do, it's gonna be the same content, exactly the same thing I've been doing now, flipping and then raids or whatever else I might do in game. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there and let you guys off on your night. Hope you guys have a good one. Till next time, guys.